Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got another little speed paint here, but this is something new. I got a couple new sketchbooks from my husband for my birthday this year, and I haven't been wanting to use them at all because I've been scared of messing them up. It's so silly. So I am finally doing a thing. So as you can see on the sketchbook on the left, my old sketchbook, I drew a little concept thing of what I wanted to make. This is an Arteza watercolor sketchbook, so I thought I could use it for other stuff other than just watercolor, but looking at the paper texture, it's pretty thick and textured, so I don't know if I could really use it too much with like other mediums that well. And I do come to find out that like colored pencil on here works okay. It definitely is like a little too textured for colored pencil, but it works fine for what I intend to do and what I end up doing. So yeah, the drawing that I started with, the little concept drawing, it was just on that one page, but on here I wanted to take up the full spread because I don't normally do that, and I just wanted to go for it. So I end up kind of changing the layout a little bit, and ultimately I don't know if I'm like super pleased with how it turned out, but I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think, because I have mixed feelings about it. Also, I finally just like did it and bought myself these little pencils. The one that you see me using, it's like a mechanical pencil, but it was a pack of different sizes of them, and I'm really, really enjoying them, although I'm definitely just like mainly using the number 5 size or the 0.5, because the other ones are either too big or too little, but the little ones are great for like super fine details. But yeah, these were great. And then I noticed that another artist on YouTube uses the same thing, and I was like, whoa, she must have like, I don't know, like thought the same thing or ordered the same thing a while ago. Maybe I was picking up or on her energy or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, these are working great. This little horse here, when I was drawing this in this actual sketchbook, I did not want to look at a reference, because the second I start looking at references, I go down a Pinterest rabbit hole of just digging and looking and finding for different crap, and it just is extremely overwhelming. I end up like getting like sucked in for 30 minutes or more. So I just literally was going based off of my previous sketch, and I just wanted to go off of that and based off of memory. So when I changed the head rotation of this little horse here, I don't know. I don't really know if it turned out the best. Yeah, I mean, it ends up looking pretty cute in the end, but like it definitely goes through a pretty ugly phase. And I'm definitely still learning like horse anatomy. Of course, it's always just a practice. It's never like a mastery or, whatever. So, and that's actually something that I wanted to talk about in this video for a second, was just feeling a lack of confidence in, my art skills, because there have been times recently where I just go to draw something and I'm like, how do you even draw? Like, I'm like, do I even know how to draw? Do I know how to art? And I noticed like I'm chronically YouTube addicted, so I'm just, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but a bunch of other artists, it seems, are like dealing with the same issues. Like, they're just like so not confident in their skills, or they're going through an art block of some kind, or having a breakdown over like the littlest things with their art, and just like they don't know who they are, they're struggling, and I'm just like, wow, I really feel that, I don't know if any of the watchers that watch these videos are artists, but maybe you can relate, just like going through weird phases of like, how do you do this? Like, do I even know how to do art? Like, it's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. So I've been dealing with that a lot recently. just a serious lack of confidence and skill, and just like having absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I think it is really, really important to just push through those moments. At least that's what I have been trying to do. I definitely will take like a few days off because I just get so like burnt out and fed up with everything. Yeah, but then eventually I come back to it. You know, I get inspiration again, and I finally do something. So this one, I drew the initial sketch in my first sketchbook like weeks ago, and so I've just been sitting on this idea for a long time. And I'm just glad that I finally actually went for it and did it, because it's like the initial like freaky, scary part was like past, and it was like, okay, I just put something down. It's like, you know, the world isn't gonna explode if I make a wrong move. So yeah. So the inspiration for this one was actually one of my little baby's books. If you have a baby, I'm sure you have read Guess How Much I Love You. It's about two hares named Little Nut and Big Nut. You know, it's pretty weird. But anyways, the art style with that book is adorable. I think it's really, really cute, simple. It looks like the artist just sketched it, inked it, and then watercolored over it really simply. And I loved that so much. I thought the style was so simple, easy, fun, lots of movement and expression. And so that's kind of what I wanted to emulate here, was just like drawing something that I really liked, inking it, which is something that I really enjoyed doing, putting a simple, easy background that is not very detailed but gets the idea across, and then just watercolor over that, because I'm pretty familiar with watercolor. It's a nice way to get color down without it being too serious or anything. Yeah, and honestly, I think it turned out pretty good. I definitely want to redo it sometime, and maybe like change the positioning of the little foals, or some of the colors maybe, because I don't really like how one of the colors of the foal on the right turns out. But you know, that's what drawing is all about, right? It's learning, testing things out. But yeah, if you've ever read that book before, Guess How Much I Love You, and then all the little, you know, extra ones that came out after that, there was one called like Will You Be My Friend or something, and that was the one that actually really inspired me to do this one, because the art, I feel like, was even better and cuter in that one. So yeah, I was just trying to kind of make a cute little scene with the foals kind of in that style. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think, how it turned out, if the vision is visioning. Yeah. Oftentimes in these longer videos, I have a hard time thinking of stuff to talk about, so I don't end up talking that much. But, so I hope this kind of rambling style is not too annoying. You know, and I'm still like a total noob at the whole YouTube thing. I don't know, I'm just putting stuff out there, you know, why not? But, I wanted to talk about the landscape a little bit, like the background. The plants, I just straight up like copied the style of the plant and the plant type from the little books I was looking at, because I do not really ever draw plants. I don't really know how to draw them that well, and I just wanted something just cute and simple for this drawing, and I think it turned out pretty good. If I actually do redo this in the future, I definitely want to add more plants, and maybe just different styles, like something maybe more akin to like where I live in my area, because the horses that I see mostly out here are like Western, you know, cowboyish type horses, because there's a lot of ranches out here, and I actually really, really love the terrain out here. So maybe I would do more of like a desert scene, or not really desert, but I forget what it's called. It's like oak, mesquite, like grassland or something, because that's kind of what I live around. Yeah, yeah, I think that'd probably work a little bit better. Anyways, yeah, this little foal here, I wish I could redo its color. I don't really like how it turned out, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a bookmark in this whole thing and just, maybe redo it in the future. And I do like how this one turned out, although I did have to do some repairs with some gouache because its little face, I don't know if you can tell, but I inked in a face marking, and then I realized that the face wasn't wide enough, so I widened it, and I was like, ugh. So I definitely was like, I already had it in my mind that I was gonna do a little repair, so as you can see, that's what I was doing just then. I have to layer it a couple times because you know how if you ever paint with gouache, it sometimes is not as opaque the first time around, especially the lighter colors. And then the lighter colors dry darker, which is weird. Yeah. The little foal on the right, I kind of messed up its eye, so I was trying to do a repair on that, but I ended up just taking that off because I don't like it. So, yeah. I did some very light shading with the watercolor, but I ended up going in with colored pencil later and also shading a tad bit, but I reserved, I stopped a little bit because I really like the simplicity of the watercolor shading the most, for sure. Oh, also another thing that I would, I might even add it on now because I can. It's watercolor, it's easy to move around, but I think I want to add more blue to the sky because I wanted it to be kind of like, it's like dappled cloudy, but I think there's almost too much white. Like, I was a little reserved with the blue, so yeah, I think maybe I'll add some more later, or maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe it's just something I can look at in the future and learn from. Yeah, I don't know. I keep remembering things that I wanted to talk about with this one. So another thing I wish that I had done a little differently was tape a border around it, or make an intentional border, either with pen or with something to just kind of differentiate it from the edges. Because it does look a little weird without a border. I think it's like missing sort of that like finished aspect. Or it makes it less of a scene. I don't know, it's hard to describe. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. I'm struggling with that. But yeah, I think a border would have been really nice. So we're getting to the end here. I just ended up adding a few more details with watercolor, but I spent a couple of hours afterwards putting in colored pencil details, and I did not film any of it, so this is the colored pencil detailing that I added. I definitely like it more with the colored pencil. I think it adds the finer details that I wanted to give it more life and depth. I think the front grassy area definitely could have been a little darker to just pull it forward more from the background. But yeah, ultimately I am mostly happy with how it turned out. Definitely things I would do different in the future, but for first drawing in the sketchbook, turned out pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!